Ooh, I hope I talk about all this today, but I have no notes. This is just from the Rizzo's chest. I hope I talk about driving, angry driving. Hope I talk about persistence and discipline. Well, definitely discipline and angry driving for sure. Let's start off with the discipline, because that's what I was talking about today on my Snapchat and on my Instagram, in reference to my Raisin Toast walks. Since we're on video on my channel, I get to break down everything. So why do you call it Raisin Toast, Ryan, not good morning? Well, morning has a double meaning, correct or incorrect. So if we start our day in morning, in the other meaning, not sunrise meaning, but MOURNING meaning, that's just not a way I want to start my day. So I'd rather start my day with raisins and toast, or raising a toast. I feel like that's a double meaning too. Or raising my body up and toasting to the world. So actual literal toast, the food, whole wheat. A toast as in cheering with your friends. And raisin as in the actual food raisins, or actually getting up and raise and toast, like raise and toast your buddies, or raisin toast. You just woke up, it's time for you to get your raisin toast in. Get your raisin toast in, my boy. So I prefer raisin toast to good morning, and that's one discipline. So the reason I'm talking about disciplines today is because first and foremost, every single day, no matter what, I make my bed. That's the discipline I won't break. I would say 90% of my days, though, I walk 3 laps around my neighborhood. So one of the bigger benefits of that, a lot of people definitely think that I walk around my neighborhood for the exercise. That's a 1 mile walk, y'all, and I definitely do it very slowly. Sometimes I walk sideways and backwards. I lean. It's not a very physical thing. It's a slow, lackadaisical walk. I doubt if it even gets my heart rate up like that. So it's not specifically for the physical benefits, but I do understand that walking is better than nothing, and I am getting some physical benefits. It's mostly for the discipline. The same way you have chest muscles and biceps and triceps, discipline is a muscle. People don't understand it because you can't see your discipline muscle get bigger. You don't see anybody with six-pack discipline. Like, oh, you've got a 6-pack discipline. Like, that's not a thing. You've got some ripped discipline, bro. Like, you can't see it. So you cannot tell when your discipline muscles are getting stronger. But trust me, when you apply disciplines, your ability to apply more and new disciplines gets stronger. So why apply disciplines? Why apply disciplines? What's the point? I'd rather chase my highest excitement and do whatever I want and always feel maximum pleasure. I'd rather be selfish and indulge in all of my fleshly desires. Why would I have a discipline, Rizzo Boski, Rizzo Boggin? Why would I do that? When you build your discipline muscles, it's stuff that you make yourself do. Like, I make myself make my bed. I make myself take these 25-minute walks. That's 25 minutes. I'm a comp video game player. 25 minutes is enough time to get one more game in. 25 minutes is, enough time to get my teammates ready, and we could go in there and go on some winning streaks. And that's more of my fleshly desire, what my flesh would like to do. But my future, my long-term, and really my future flesh, like, this is gonna feel good to my flesh too, is much more desiring of taking that walk. And when I get to work, whether it's my business that I personally own, or whether I'm at work for another company and I'm representing my name and my reputation, when that business, when that company, whoever has me contracted for that available amount of time, ask me to do something that I didn't necessarily want to do, didn't expect to have to do, or I was definitely ready to go do something else, like, oh, I can't wait to go do this, and then someone asked me to go do that, that's going to take away from my doing this time, it's way easier for me to go ahead and do that. It's way easier for me to go ahead and stay that extra minutes. It's way easier for me to be on my lunch break, but somebody comes up to me, hey, can you help me real quick? And not be like, nah, bro, I'm on lunch. You know what I'm saying? That's what bums do. Normal people do. The regular people do. The 99%. Can't you see I'm on lunch, bro? I'll help you in a minute. Nah, bro, I'm just about to go on break. Nah, bro, I just got off. Nah, I haven't clocked in yet. Shut the fuck up with that ordinary stuff. And I just think if you apply discipline, whether it's cold showers, I've done that for a couple months before. Whether it's your diet and saying, all right, no matter what I do throughout my diet, I'm gonna make sure I drink a bottle of water every day. As long as you do something, any discipline, a firm one, it should be an easy one. Like I started with making my bed, and then I moved forward to 3 laps around the block a day. I didn't start off saying, all right, I'm gonna develop a discipline. I'm gonna go to the gym 6 days a week. I'm only eating 2,000 calories. I'm quitting eating this. I'm quitting drinking this. I'm only gonna watch this, and I'm only gonna live like this, and I'm going to bed at this time. Like, a lot of people jump into overkill, and it's like, bro, take one discipline, one super easy discipline, start there, do it no matter what, and then take your second discipline. And your first discipline, you do that 100% of the time without fail. Your second discipline, make it something you can do 99.9% of the time. Like these walks, I do them about 90% of my days because some days it's just raining. I live on a wet planet. Some days it's just cold. Do I go out on some of the cold days? Yes. But some of the cold days, do I stay inside and do a different routine? A yoga, a house cleaning? Yeah. So there's discipline. I do want to get to driving, even though we 6 minutes in. And I know people's attention spans aren't the longest. I don't care. If you rock with me, you rock with me. If you want this information, you want this information. If you're the type of person that vibrates on this level, you vibrate on this level. So regardless of if my views are 1 or 1 trillion, I don't care. I'm not switching up. I'm doing this to get it out there. I'm doing this for the young man, young woman that's just like me in my situation, who has a lot of good things going for them, that could have some great things going for them. This is a lob. So my second point, I guess we're just gonna talk about discipline and driving. But all right, so we holding the wheel extra tight, gripping the wheel. Why are you doing that? Let that wheel go, bro. Quit being so anxious. Relax. The tighter you squeeze that wheel, it's not going to make your car go any faster, not going to make you any less late to where you're going. Secondly, let's see. Here we have a very useless, I would say, way of using our horn, which is a great tool in a car. Our car horn, it can really be used to communicate properly and effectively. Like we could, beep, beep, I'm coming up. Beep, beep. Oh, you didn't see me, my bad, but I'm in your blind spot. I know I'm in your blind spot. I see you trying to get over. Beep, beep. Let me honk a couple of times, let you know I'm here. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, what's good, y'all? I see y'all over there. But how has culture taught us, how have the movies taught us, the sitcom TVs that we flooded with as youth? Hey, you sit in front of this TV. How have they taught us to use our horn? Right after you get into an accident, skirt, beep. Right after someone cuts you off, you driving, they cut you off, beep, 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 beep. And we do that. Somebody cuts us off driving slow. Oh, this effing a-hole, look at this guy. Oh, you driving like a piece of crap. Swerve around him, skirt. Flick them off, drive right, skirt. Cut them back off, honk the whole way, and just get really, really angry. But let me just suggest to you, or I'll ask to you, what truly happens to you when someone cuts you off? So let's say you driving 70, I-45. I'm gonna talk to you like you in Houston. You're driving 70 miles per hour. Somebody comes up from the side and they get into your lane, and now they're driving 68 miles per hour. So in all reality, you probably, let's pretend this is you on your way to work. You're already on the freeway, so you'll get to work in 5 minutes. They cut you off. Now you have to tap your brakes and slow down. You have to they make you pay attention to the road. Is that something to get angry about and honk at them about. They make you pay attention to the road. You tap your brakes, and they cost you 17 seconds of your life. Yes, they slow you down. I will admit that. But you going from 70 miles per hour to 68 miles per hour, and then you probably switch lanes and sped up anyway, probably costed you 17 seconds. Which, if you're a time-oriented person and you are always all about your time, I can respect you if you get angry at them for costing you your precious 17 seconds. But if you set your alarm that morning for 9 a.m. and you got up at 9 a.m. but 17 seconds after your alarm got up, then you should be no more angry at the person who just cut you off than you should be at yourself for laying in bed an extra 17 seconds. And really, they cut you off and it cost you 17 seconds, but you were still driving that whole time. When you didn't get up for your alarm, you stayed still for 17 seconds. So that costed you even more time than if you was going 60 miles per hour for 17 seconds. So that's the most part of what I wanted to talk about driving is why do we save our honks only for disrespect, only for when somebody has already wronged us? Why do we get so angry behind the wheel when it's definitely a team effort? It's a group effort. You don't know what's wrong with that other person's car. They might have had to do what they just did, which you perceived as some type of disrespect, which is ridiculous. We're in 2,000-pound moving vehicles, and we are sacks of water, blood, and bones. If any of these things go wrong, we like balloons. Like, people think that they're so invulnerable. I promise you, you get into a car accident at a measly 12 miles per hour, something super slow, you gotta understand that you are not invincible out here. Now imagine you get into a wreck going 70, 80, off with his head. I don't want to use fear tactics to motivate anybody. I definitely rather use love to motivate. And that's why I'm letting you know, when people cut you off and it costs you time, understand that you don't know their situation. They don't know your situation. But you cost yourself time all the time as well. There's a lot of bullshitting that you do. And when I say you, I'm talking to me. I cost myself, like, my alarm today, I sat there and listened to it for 2 whole minutes before I got up out of bed. So later on, if I get caught in traffic that holds me up for 2 minutes, I have no right to be any more mad at the traffic than I have to be mad at myself. I have no right to text my boss and be like, sorry, I'm late, there's traffic. No, sorry, you late in bed 2 extra minutes. Sorry, you late, you took a 5-minute shower instead of a 4-minute shower. Sorry, you late, because instead of having your clothes ready to go, you picked out your outfit today, right before work. And then you changed outfits because you ain't feel confident with that one. My neighbor out driving a tractor. You feel me? So we're gonna call it a day. All for love, all for life. Peace out.